Hello world, welcome back to my channel. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I'm so excited to be here with you today, and we're going to jump right into it. Men do not settle. They know what they want. They go for what they want, and they're not playing games, okay? If a man wants a raise, he's going to go for that raise. If that man sets a price, it's non-negotiable. And I admire those qualities about men. They will tell you straight up they want a foreign, or they want a woman with a certain hair texture. They want a woman with a certain body shape. They are very clear and distinct with what they say they want. And then they might throw in, they want her to be a Proverbs 31 woman, and they want her to have all this stuff. But they will be very clear and very specific about what they want. But then these relationship gurus come down on us and say, oh, throw away the list, burn the list. Are you what's on your list? Men have lists too. Okay, they might not go to the extent of writing it down and posting it on Facebook and writing it and putting it in a book, but men have lists too. I've heard men specifically go down their list, and a lot of it is superficial stuff, but I mean, they might put some concrete stuff on there. They might say they want her to be domestic. They want her to, cook clean. They want her to be loyal. They want her to be faithful. They want her to be someone that they could take home to their mother, to their father. They want her to be naughty and nice. A lot of men are very clear with what they want. But then, God forbid you say that you want someone that you're gonna marry to have a college degree. Oh no, you asking for too much. You shouldn't ask for that. Oh, well, you want him to be chivalrous. You want him to open car doors for you. You want him to do certain things. Oh no, you shouldn't want that. It's so crazy because I went to a conversation party, and this one guy, he made everybody, listen up, hear ye, okay? And he was saying that women need to give men a chance. Oh, there's systematic racism. There's so many things that have hold black men back. And so if, the black man is not going to come ready made, he's not going to have everything together. So, I'm saying, you have to be the one to work with him and to help and, build with him and build him up and all this other stuff. And I said, all right. Okay. Oh, so if the woman you're trying to get with, if she doesn't know how to cook, is that okay with you? All the men in the room, oh, hell nah, she gonna have to cook, she gonna have to do something. And I was like, okay, well, what if she doesn't clean? Like, what if she, the house need to look good, it need to be a certain way, it need to be, oh, that I ain't gonna live in no dirty house. I said, okay, so there's some things that you expect as a man, right? For your woman to come with. Well, yeah, I that's a given. I said, well, wait a minute, but she not going to come ready made. Why is it that men get a pass where they don't have to be ready made and we don't have to be? I said, no, women, we do not get a pass to be mediocre. All right. We got to keep it right. Keep it tight. We got to be fancy, hair done, nails done, everything did. You hear me? And men just get to show up how they are, and they will tell you, girl, he might not be that attractive, but work with him. Girl, he might not be that tall, but work with him. Girl, he might not know how to read. Like I said before, you teach him how to read. Like, they will dumb down this guy. They will bring him all the way down. They will tell you to accept anything. And then when that person that doesn't have what he needs to have, and he starts acting up in the relationship, what they gonna tell you? Well, you should have chose better, right? So you're darned if you do, you're darned if you don't. So listen to these relationship gurus if you want to. Them telling you, oh, just take everything. I mean, if he's a great human being, and he loves you and he cares about you, I don't think we should get caught up in the superficial things. But I think you should get something. I think you should get something you like. You know what I mean? Like, why would you spend, if you're going to buy, let's say $1,500 on some shoes, why not get the shoes that you actually want, that you actually like? You know what I mean? Because they're not telling men, oh, she might not be all that, but get with her anyway. No, what are they going to tell you? Men are visual. Step up your game, ladies. That's what they're going to tell you. They're not telling men to date down. They're not telling men that. And men are not putting up with that. They're not compromising on that. I do believe there are men who, you know what, hey, I'm getting a certain age, and I think they low-key have their own figurative biological clock. And you know what, some men may settle, but the majority, they're not settling. They will tell you what they want, and they will get it. Who cares if she's just a trophy? Who cares if she doesn't add anything to the relationship? Who cares? They're just gonna want what they want, and why can't you want what you want? He's not going to be perfect. However, do not let these men bully you and push you into just accepting anything just because he's a man and he's breathing. A lot of these men are not settling. I remember how they dragged Ciara with the whole Russell situation. I was on this forum. They were dragging these. It was a forum for men. They were just ripping black women apart. And they were ripping Ciara apart. They were ripping Russell apart. Like, why would you pick a woman who has a child? Why would you do that? And you don't even have any kids. You know, you're settling. But when Ciara was with Future, who had 5 kids, and she was trying to take care of them and get connected with the baby mamas, there was no hoopla. There was no ring the alarm and shut it down for that. It was okay. So it's just like when a man has a child, oh, well, you know what? He messed up. It happens. You know what? He trying to get his life back together. But no, women don't have the luxury to make a mistake and bounce back. Okay, you have a scarlet letter on your chest. You need to be stoned in the middle of this country because you may have dated somebody that wasn't the best choice, you know. But men, they could have 3, 4, 5 kids. It's okay. Even if you don't have a child, you know, it's not a big deal because you know what? Men get around sometimes and it happens. Boys will be boys. It happens, you know, but women, we don't have that luxury to say, you know what? I want to start over. But you know what? Ciara shut everybody down in your face, Future, in your face. And it's just a testament that, you know what, women, you could do that prayer that Ciara did and you could get whoever you want. And I mean, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We can't hashtag relationship goals people because we don't know. Everybody thought, you know, Beyonce and Jay-Z was a picture perfect situation at one point as well, but they had their own issues. And I'm pretty sure Ciara and Russell, they have their issues too. But what I'm saying is, why can't you have the best? The same way men want the best, why can't you have the best and say you want what you want? You know, I do feel like potential is a good thing. However, we can't get caught up in potential because sometimes that man will never reach that potential. And people love to use President Obama as an example. But honey, he was an intern at an Ivy League school. Like, you could see that happening. You could see that flourishing. But you can't be like that commercial sitting on your couch all day and then all of a sudden, boom, you're going to realize your potential and you're waiting on a woman to come put on her cape and rescue you. That's not fair. And a lot of women, we had to open up our eyes and wake up and know that, you know what, men are human. We can't expect them to solve all of our problems and to cure every disease. And same way, men, y'all can't expect us to do everything and build you up. It's not Build-A-Bear Workshop. So I feel like, you know what, men, good for you. You do not settle. You want what you want. You want a certain body shape. You want a certain hair, whatever. I think it's stupid for some of the things that you guys say you want and then complain about it later. Oh, she doesn't have substance. That's your bad. But when it comes to women, don't knock us for wanting what we have and making fun of us and because there's a list. I think you should be realistic and be hopeful, but I don't think we should just settle for any man who's breathing, who's walking. Boom, you should get him because he's interested. I mean, men, you're not settling, and I don't think we should either. So what y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Are men settling? Are men settling, or are women really settling? What do you think? Stay tuned. There'll be more videos to come.